block party that we're doing here at the Orlando City Arts Factory Monster Factory Edition. Okay, so these are performances, like live performances. We have body painting, we have masks, we have music bands. I know we have record label reps. Like, there are so many people here representing at this annual. This is the third year that we have done this, Dia de los Muertos, and it's growing each year. So thank you so much for hanging out with me, Esty, and Orlando Live. Event, Dia de los Muertos. Now this is something very, very huge for the Mexican culture. November 2nd, we celebrate it right close to Halloween. We have a lot of events coming around here, whether it's talent, we have singers, we have dancers, we have face painters, and we have artists. If you look at the table too, we have a lot of artwork here, and that's all done by my good friend and new friend, Morgan. How are you?
I'm good.
Good. Well, I'm really excited to meet you. I know you're here, you're based out of Orlando, correct?
Yes, I do all my work in Orlando.
Okay, and do you have a studio? Are you doing stuff here? Are you freelance? Like, what's your story? I'm excited because I'm impressed. Your work looks super fun and funky, and I want to know all about it.
I actually have a studio in my house.
Okay.
This is all that I do. This is my only job. This is how I take care of myself and my daughter. And it's a lot of fun to do what you love. So.
Okay, cool. And you said daughter, by the way, you look fantastic. But does your daughter inspire you? Is there anything, I know little girls and their imagination, does she have any effect on what you create?
She really inspired me to just take a plunge and to start painting full time. It was important to me for her to see me be a person who's motivated and following their dreams. So
that's a big deal. Now, can we look at some of your artwork? I want to see if I can go through here. Okay, so pick one. We'll start over the camera. Like one that inspires you, because they're all super crazy. I mean, you can see, okay, this one, that one, totally weird. I love it.
The newest pieces that I've done, and this is actually called A Cage Went in Search of a Bird.
A cage?
Went in search of a bird.
Okay, okay.
It was a scribble on the inside of Kafka's journal, and I always really liked that quote,
So that just inspired you.
Yeah.
I love it. I think it's phenomenal. Okay, let's pick another one because I love this theme. Okay, how about that one?
These are my robot girls. I love
Robot girls, that's so cute.
And they're kind of like a mirror image, like she's looking at herself or maybe her twin version of herself.
Okay.
I really love to see the way that people interpret this painting.
Well, okay, so let me try to interpret it because I was like, does it have to do with the technological age we're in? Maybe everything we do, we look at, I don't know. I mean, is that anywhere close?
I'm really in love with robots and our fascination with artificial intelligence.
Okay.
And specifically the way that we always make robots look human. And this is actually called It Only Took a Moment, which is a song from the musical Hello, Dolly.
Oh my God, I love you.
So I find inspiration from a lot of different places.
Okay, cool. And one last question. I noticed the common thread between all of your artwork is women.
Yeah.
Right? I don't see like bare-chested men. What inspires you? Is that maybe a symbolism of yourself, your daughter?
I think women are beautiful, and I think most people would agree with me.
Yeah, absolutely. I think we're definitely way cooler than guys, okay?
I think that you can tell more stories with a woman than you can with a man in art, so.
That's phenomenal. I'm so excited to meet you. And how can we contact you if anyone's interested in your artwork?
Well, I'm primarily on Facebook. I love to use Facebook for my artist page. It's Lux Nova, which is Latin. But you can find me under Morgan Wilson as well, which is my name.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much, Morgan. You're super sweet. I love your artwork, seriously. Have you purchased your costume yet, by the way?
No, I build my own.
Oh, excuse me. Okay, well, please introduce yourself. You build your own because you're a fancy guy. Yes.
I'm a Halloween fan. My name is Kim Brummel, and I'm a designer and an artist. I'm a designer at Universal. I design Halloween Horror Nights there.
He designs Halloween Horror Nights. Are you kidding me? This is huge. Okay, so on the side, I mean, this is another thing that you do. You're actually an artist, correct?
That's right. I've been painting for probably 30 years, and I was an illustrator before I came down here. I've been in Orlando for 15 years, 14 of those working for Universal. But I'm a big horror fan. I'm a classic monster fan. Frankenstein is one of mine. I painted that a few weeks ago for this show, and I've been designing and painting monsters for years. I had a couple of one-man shows with all the classic monsters.
I love it. Okay, so what inspires you? Like, I know you're a Monster fan, but was there something that triggered you as a child, or you're like, I need to get into this? I mean, for 30 years painting, that's a long time to be such an enthusiast too.
Yeah, I've always liked it. I've always liked horror. When I was a kid, me and my brother used to put together a haunted house in my aunt's basement up in Pennsylvania.
Really?
We would charge everybody a quarter to come in and see our haunted house.
Oh my God.
And now I do it for a living.
I was going to say, and now it's way more than a quarter, but it's so much better. I mean, it's no, but it's fascinating me what you do creating these. I mean, these are imaginations. Like, I know my favorite holiday is Halloween, and when I see like the artwork, I walked in and I was mesmerized. I mean, we were talking about it earlier. Everything that's being built, whether it is on a canvas, whether it's physical, whether it's something mechanical, it's so impressive.
There's some really beautiful artwork here. There's some gorgeous stuff, puppets, Heather Henson's puppets, and a lot of great stuff. And I like anything Halloween, so I have 4 pieces here. And even though I have Frankenstein, I also have the Headless Horseman, which is traditional illustration. But I also have the Great Pumpkin. I have Charlie Brown around the corner.
God.
Yeah, I watch it every year. And it's the geek in me. It comes out, you know.
I think it's so fun when somebody is so passionate. Like, I can genuinely feel the passion that you have for what you do. I think it's extraordinary. And I think your artwork is amazing. You said you just like, oh, I just whipped it up a few weeks ago.
Yeah, this one, actually underneath this was a Wolfman that I didn't like. I painted it 5 years ago, and forever it was sitting there, and I thought, I don't like the Wolfman, so I painted him out. You can still see some of the trees in the background there. I just painted right over it. Yeah.
I don't know if we can get that in the camera. You literally just painted
Yeah, you can
over
see
the
this.
wolf guy that you didn't like, Wolfman.
Yeah. The moon was up here. I just painted over it, and I didn't like Wolfman, and I really like Frankenstein. I like the Wolfman, I just didn't like what I did for him, so I like this one a lot better.
Oh my gosh, that is so amazing. Well, thank you so much again, Kim Grummel. Fascinating guy, super talented. I'm so happy that I was able to meet you, and a local artist too. Okay, now I just saw you on the stage. I know what you do, and I know your talent. Let everybody watch you right now on Orlando Live. What it is, what are you all about?
Basically, I'm working on an EP right now. It has a lot of influences of Latin soul.
Album.
Yeah, EP album. I'm signed with the Takatantan Records family here today, and
Takatantan.
Takatantan. Yeah, they're the one that's supporting me and everything, and it's been real good. It's been a good journey, you know.
Yeah, well, we saw you performing on the stage. I mean, you're full of energy. There's definitely passion. Why are you out here? You're Latino. Where are you from?
Puerto Rico,
Puerto Rico. Which part?
Fajardo.
Fajardo. I'm Cuban, so but we're close. We're family. Hey. Okay, so what does it mean to you to perform at this event, Dia de los Muertos, huge for the Mexican community here in Central Florida? What does that mean to you?
Well, basically, it's a beautiful thing because it's bringing not only Mexicans, but just a variety of Latin culture together.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Because it's not about just one culture. I think it's about mixing the cultures, and it's the first time out here, so it feels good to support.
Well, yeah, I mean, you said it's your first time out here, you said?
Yeah, my first
Okay,
time.
because this is the 3rd annual time. I feel like this event just keeps growing and growing and growing. And it's in your backyard. If you're in Central Florida, you know we are right here on Wall Street in downtown. It's ridiculous, right next to the City Arts Factory. This is their Monster Factory. Now, are you performing at all for the rest of the evening? Is that it for you? You're taking a break?
That's it for me. It was good. It's my first time performing my own material.
Really? So you write everything? I mean, this is you.
Yes, and I have a couple of producers I'm working with. Shout out to Bate Beats, Alex Rosa in the house,
Okay, cool. Well, it's very inspiring. I mean, for people here locally that are Latin, that see what you do, and that are like, I want to do that. I want to be on a stage performing. Can you give them any word of advice?
Just keep at it. Don't quit. Surrounding yourself with the people you need to be around with. And
Good people, positive energy, and us at Orlando Live.
Exactly.
What's going on, man? Thank you
Hi.
for having us.
Yeah, we're super excited to have you, and I know she works with you, right? Casey, is it? Okay, cool. So you have Spooky Empires. Tell me about this convention. It's right here in Central Florida only. You have to go, right?
Florida, it's the largest horror convention in the United States, and it's right here in Orlando.
I love it.
It's next weekend, October 26th to 28th, and all these celebrities going to be there. It's just a massive Halloween party. I mean, you could just come out and have a drink with Robert Englund, Freddy Krueger. Yeah.
Wait,
Just
how about, I remember reading the Goosebump books. Do you remember reading the Goosebump books?
Yeah.
R.L. Stein is going to be there, the author?
There, signing autographs. Bring your books down. He'll sign all your books. I mean, we got Jason, the guy who actually Kane Hodder. Tyler May. We're also Friday night. We're doing a huge rock. It's an after party, and Twiggy Ramirez is going to be the DJ.
Oh my gosh, this is going to be ridiculous. Again, this is right here in your backyard. Now, one more time, it's a Spooky. If you can just take a look here. shirts, you have different things, all promoting the event. People are out here. I've seen people with the shirts, so I think it's going to be a great turnout. I'm really
There's
excited
over
about it.
50 celebrities that are going to be there, and it's just a great time. Anybody that comes, it's like the best out there. So, just come on down, check it out.
Yeah, sure. I mean, if you're a Halloween enthusiast, you love costumes, is this real or is this a wig? It's real? I was going to say if you like to wear wigs, but apparently your hair is nicer than mine. Anyways, that's a wig too?
That's a way.
Whatever. Oh, you guys are obnoxious. Okay, it's so fun. I'm like, I want a wig and I want your real straight hair. Anyways, well, okay, so check it out. In Orlando here, we have the Spooky Empire, huge convention, all about Halloween and all about spookiness. So we'll see you out there. Any information? How can they find out?
SpookyEmpire.com.
Easy
Come
enough.
on and check us out on Facebook and Twitter. Just type in Spooky Empire and you'll find out all the information at SpookyEmpire.com.
How are you?
What's up, girl? Are you Hispanic with a Dia de los Muertos?
Oh, rolling the R's? I am. I'm Cuban. But you did
I am too, girl.
Shut up.
Quarter Cuban.
Oh, a quarter? I'll take it. Okay, so we are here at the event. Now tell us a little bit about it. I saw you working the stage,
Yes.
hosting away. Like, what's going on here?
Well, Miss Mel Taylor from WJRR, she does middays. I do mornings with a dude named Crash. But Mel has had many art installations here. She does an all-female art installation for the Mel's Bad Girls Club each year here at City Arts. They've hosted her Mel's Bad Girls Club prom here. So Mel and the City Arts Factory go hand in hand.
Okay.
So she was not able to make it tonight, so she asked me like, hey, would you like to be involved in this really cool event? I said, absolutely. It sounds like a really fun time. I love local music. Local artists are awesome here in Orlando, and especially in Central Florida, so I signed up right away.
Okay, now I've been looking at your artwork, and I know we've been filming it a little bit. I'm just floored by the detail. I'm floored by just how unique your items are. Can you please let us know what you do? Maybe how you started, just fun stuff to get to know you as an artist a little bit better.
Well, sure. I was probably about 15 years old, and I started messing around doing some little painting on boxes and that kind of thing. And then just after a while, I realized I really enjoyed it, and so I branched out as much as I could. And now it's like any idea I get, I just tackle it head on.
So anything. So take me through the process, because I've literally seen whether it's an earring, a keychain, a hair tie, what looks like a Christmas tree, but it's for Halloween with eyeballs. Like, what inspires you? Because these are ideas that don't just come to people regularly. You know what I mean?
I'm inspired by pretty much literally anything. I can be inspired by anything from a color combination to a big party like this. The macabre, definitely the macabre is my thing. Horror and Halloween. I live Halloween as a lifestyle, 365 days a year.
And that's what I've noticed here at this event, Dia de los Muertos. It's not like just people that are like, I'll dress up for today and then go home. Like, they live it. Like you said, it is a lifestyle. There's passion behind it, which is why everything you see is so unique. There's this huge audience for me. It's absolutely incredible. Now, let's just maybe focus on something I want to take you to. Like, maybe, can I grab something off the table? Okay. These hair clips. How awesome are these? If you look, I have little bobby pins, sheep, hello, fun. Okay, so what inspired you here with this? I see you've got some of them on here too. So when you saw this, what were you like, okay, this is like, I need to make this, I need to do this. What inspired you?
I'm all about dead things, you know?
Dead things. I'm all about death.
Decorate with dead things. Actually, the Dia de los Muertos is a huge inspiration for me. Sugar skulls and just the entire idea of the celebration itself, honoring the dead by celebrating life and, kind of making fun of death, and everything. It's just so inspiring.
Well, even the face paint that you have on your face, that is a ritual with the Dia de los Muertos. If you see a lot of people that we've interviewed, they have this face paint. It's something very popular that they do, and I love the way you just summed it up. Like, I've been saying Day of the Dead like it's nothing, but it is. They're celebrating life. That's exactly what it is. So the tail end off of Hispanic Heritage Month, 13 days away from Halloween. We're celebrating something with the Latino culture. Can life get any better? It's pretty awesome. So thank you so much once again. Your name and how can we contact you for your awesome items?
My name is Steph Sweet, like I said, and you can find me at Mercury.com. That's MYRCURY.com.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. It was a pleasure meeting you. You look fabulous. And I'm going to go put these in my hair. Thanks. Salvador Live. That's what you go by, right?
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Okay, so I can't even, obviously you can see from his setup, he is ready for Halloween. He has done something absolutely spectacular this evening. Tell the audience here, Orlando Live, watching right now, what it is that you did. I can't even put it into words. It was amazing.
No doubt. Well, basically, I have a background of breakdancing and stunts. I work at Disney at a stunt show, Indiana Jones stunt show. So for half of my life, I did stunts and flipping and stunts and dancing. So also, another part of my life, I've always been an artist, a painter, and I love performing. So there was a point where I lived between two worlds, so I figured, let me just put it all together. So then I created Salvador Live, which is a dynamic painting and dancing experience. It's over the top, it's crazy, it's high energy.
It is.
And it's about manifesting your power and never be afraid of your own power, because many people are just not, they're afraid to like take that next step. So you just gotta go with full force.
And you did it. I mean, you took the next step. It's absolutely incredible what you did. And I want to just, if you could even just pan, I mean, right here, look at your artwork. He did this live on the stage. It's unbelievable. It started off as a blank canvas, and then he painted himself the Joker. You had theatrics involved. You had somebody dressed as Batman, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I heard some dubstep in there. I mean, there was just so much in your act, and it was unbelievable. And this is talent that we have here locally in Central Florida. So thank you so much for joining me, Esty, the Orlando City Arts Factory. We're here every third Thursday again, Salvador Live.
Thank you.